Hey folks, Brandon Mason here with Eastmans Bowhunting Journal. Today we're looking at traditional archery, which is a fun pastime for many of us in our spare time, in addition to the modern archery that we enjoy. And today we're going to look at how to make your very own Flemish bowstring for your recurve or longbow.
Down to just about freezing.
All right, cool. Well, show us how to be dangerous.
We got set here. Starting point. I can get some eyes rings to the end of it. I may have to have you find that one. I'll just start with that color.
There you go.
All you do, of course, is a little half hitch, whatever you want to call that.
Mm-hmm.
Set that at whatever length you're, of course.
Okay.
And always keep them down. And you're on number 2, of course.
Let me hold it still.
It won't hurt it, yeah. And always, of course, common sense to keep them even and all that stuff, you know.
As far as tension, you mean?
Yeah, well, not really tension, but you don't want to have one way to heck up here, one just exaggerating one way down.
Oh, yeah.
Because they would snarl or tangle and whatever.
So how long have you been doing your own strings?
Be 15 years, 15, 16. Early 90s I bought one right off the bat. Went down to Vern Butler's. Used to be a lot of it's traditional archery stuff. He was out of Evanston. You've heard the name Herb Mealand.
Mm-hmm.
They were old friends and stuff like that too. He was in PBS and all that stuff, knew a lot of the big wigs, you know. And he went down and talked to him, he got me set up. Good man. Okay, we're going 8. I'm gonna see with your poundage. Because of course we're doing 2 strings, so 8 and 8, 16.
Mm-hmm. On
your last row, which you're on your 8 now, which this is written on the back side, just so the guy remembers it. You come on down. Because you'll be trying to think where to end and where to cut and all that, because you got to cut. The whole idea is you come all the way down. Come back on up. And it just works out good. Just kind of hold it up in here somewhere.
Okay.
And of course you want to keep it where you don't get them all twisted and all that stuff, you know. That's a perfect time for me anyway.
How do you determine the strand count of what your preferred string is?
Poundage, just
poundage?
Yep. But I know 16 will work good on this. If that bow is a 60, 70 pounder, of course I'd go to 18, even 19. I'd rather have it too strong than weak, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But this is good stuff here.
Just guesstimate around 20 inches or so.
Yeah, because you won't use that much at first in your, as you'll see when I get the other one made, we start twisting it up. You won't go that far, but it can't hurt to go past it.
Mm-hmm.
But a lot of it you need to wax really good now because you can't get to it afterwards.
Yeah.
Or not as easy anyway. You notice that I'm going on these, whatever I'm doing. Of course, I'm being careful and all that stuff, but I'm actually being gentle too. Mm-hmm. You're keeping it tight, but you're being gentle. Because, I mean, heck, that stuff isn't rugged, you know.
Mm-hmm.
There's no reason to put, really hard tension on it. Of course, that's the last one again. We're on number 8.
Right. Yep.
This will be the last loop around. These are quarter-pounder, aren't they? Yeah. Those 1-pounders I bought, they're gonna last my lifetime.
Yeah.
But I end up building a lot for the kids' bows and other people that, hey, can you build me a string and all that stuff, you know. No, the Flemish string is so hard to beat, it's unreal. Okay, on these, down to that point now, they're both waxed good, right? Then you're gonna, these are called lays too.
Okay.
We'll get them even, of course. And 7.5 inches. There's your 1/2 inch. There's that. So
What is 7.5? I mean, is that what?
that's just and how they determine that factor, I don't know.
Okay.
But that's the starting point to build these.
Okay.
And you're twisting away from, of course, clockwise, away from yourself. And I do it by holding my left hand and twist with the right hand. Come over. That's what it says on there about 7.5, just to remember if you didn't do one for a long time. Just give it a nice twist, get it even. Keep these loops even.
And then twist it back. The
Right.
two of them back the other
Yep.
opposite direction. Okay.
This one here's clockwise away from you. Bring back over towards yourself, just to scratch another root on there.
Okay.
And there's one note here where it says top and bottom for your knock, it's 7/8 inches to 2 1/8. That is all plus or minus big time. That depends on what you need to go down over that limb.
Okay.
But like the inch and 7/8 would be an idea that's, I'm not gonna say a dead minimum. You don't want to go much smaller than that. You're gonna be down to a little teeny one on a super skinny longbow or something.
Okay.
And if you ever run into like an older bow, it's got super wide limbs like some of them did, and it's a 60 inch, and you built it where you had the knock ends here big enough where it slides down, which you didn't need or something, then you ended up with a string that's not twisted very much. You'd be better off to drill another whole 1/2 inch up, because you're better off to have the string too long or too short.
Oh, gotcha.
And you'll see the meaning when we go to put it on, what I mean.
Because then you can twist it if you have to.
Yep, you're better off to have that twist up way tight than you are to have it loose. Because the only thing that holds these things together is the twist. There's 2.5, and you hate to go much more because you lose out of it. And now you come over. Let's see, I'm gonna go one more. Take one away. That way you just get to lay down there good. Now you're like this. You're gonna join your two whites together. Same thing, twist away from. See, I got a feeling it should have been a little bit longer. See how easy that is? Even though it was a solid 2 inch, that isn't much of a loop to go over that.
Right.
It'll stretch out some too. So we at the other end, we have to decide whether we need to go bigger for it or whether we can make that one stretch out enough. And all you're doing is when you get to the ends of these, go an inch past for the starting point.
Okay.
It's way simpler than you'd think it would be.
It is too. What I've done, it's always helped me a little bit. I just put one of these old girly clipper things on there. Keep from wanting to unstring. At my garage, in my desktop up there, I got an Allen wrench that fits in there, but all it is something you need to hook it in something. And you're not pulling very much, but you're just getting it even. Because now, of course, it's time to do the other end. And it doesn't matter which one is way shorter or whatever, because you can't change that now.
Right.
Whatever that means, if it was way back there, well, that's just the way it is. It never has been that far, but if it was, that's where it would stay.
Gotcha.
Because you can't change that, you know.
Yeah.
This is probably the tedious part of the whole thing right here.
Yeah.
You know? That ain't that tedious, you know.
Yeah.
Like I say, you do it a few times, you'll learn how to, whatever kind of twist or whatever works better for you to keep it tight and even. Top of the bow, so we'll go down here. And this is just all guessing. As you know, it's twisted that way. But what I was saying about the idea of if you use too much of that for your loop, this exaggerates, so you ended up with that many twists is all.
Right.
That's bad.
Yeah.
That's where you'd be better off, as you can imagine, already going longer and twisting that girl up all the way.
Sure.
We'll see, I guess.
No,
Yep.
I'm wrong. Not like it's strung up a mile too far. I mean, I have no idea. But all we need to tape measure and measure and
That square right there.
That looks like a little too much, but I could be wrong.
it's okay, they'll stretch good. Going to here, correct?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's about 9 1/4.
Good, it'll stretch that part out easy.
Yeah. Shoot it a few times and
And what I usually do then is I wax that good. I use a piece of leather on it, you know what I mean? I put wax on and I leather it and it soaks right in. You probably know how to serve.
Yep.
I always start at the bottom myself. You probably already know, of course.
That's what I do too, guys, at the bottom.
Don't be insulted by it, but you always wrap that the same way you're going to be pulling. See what I'm saying? So you're tightening it up instead of loosening it.
Right.
And I don't know how you do your ends, but I cut it, do a reverse wrap, then pull it back through.
Yep.
So you got that part all figured out.
Yep.
That's how simple it is.
That was pretty easy.
It is, basically.
Especially easy when I'm watching you do it.
And I ain't no, Einstein at it either, but
Yep.
it's pretty simple.
I gotta build me.
Looks good too.